Back in 2021, my wife and I were renting along the beach, walking our dogs a couple times a day. We noticed that the parks were littered with dog waste.
One day I got super irritated with this, and I picked up our own bucket and rake, and I came down and I scooped it.
About 45 minutes later, my wife came back and she said, we should really charge for this. That's kind of when the light bulb went off, started doing the research, and we were open about a month and a half later. A lot of times people have trouble talking about dog poop. Oh, I can do that myself. Okay, but when's the last time you did it? Oh, 4 or 5 weeks ago. We're busy, so we're taking one less chore off your plate. But the real big thing that we're trying to change is that dog waste is an environmental pollutant.
A lot of people think dog poop is fertilizer. It isn't. It doesn't disintegrate when it rains. It actually takes months.
It's classified in the same category as some acids and typically has an overabundance of nitrogen and phosphorus. So you're not fertilizing at all. You're actually polluting our own environment. So our goal is to minimize that as much as possible. A day in our life is to start our mornings off checking out the vehicles, making sure we're fully stocked, everything we need for the day, make sure that we have all the sanitizer we need so that we're sanitizing properly between yards. And then from there, we go from yard to yard, client to client. When the day's done, all the waste that we've gathered goes to our dumpster location so that it can be properly disposed of with the landfill.
If it's a new client, most of the time their dogs meet with us, and I just usually get down to their level so that they're used to us. And then also I tell our clients what I see after I finish scooping their yard, especially when it comes to the dog's poop, if it's abnormal, or even fences. There was one house that I saw there was a gap between the fence posts. Our clients appreciate it a lot because they don't see it like we do.
We definitely like when dogs are out in the yards with us. It's a highlight of our day.
Just seeing the happy face and the wagging tail, it's just like, oh my gosh, I had a bad day this morning, but it's so great now I got to see you guys. And then also the positive feedback that we do get is a lot of people, they're like, oh, our dogs just adore them. They make sure our gates are closed. Their communication's very spot on. It just makes me know that I'm doing a good job, especially on one case when I found an abnormal polyp. This lady, she actually left a review of how very thankful she was. Her dog actually wasn't feeling well and she didn't know that.
We want to make sure that we can educate and we can keep people healthy, we can keep those dogs healthy. And we're just trying to bring that sense of community. When they think of our name, we want them to know that we're trustworthy. We want them to feel like they're our own family.
I go into each yard like it's our yard, and I just think, how would I want someone to service my yard, interact with my dogs, and I treat them like I would want to be treated.
My goal is I want to be a multi-city organization at some point. I'd love to cover the entire Grand Strand, really improve the area, provide a guaranteed, consistent service. So if you forgot to scoop, you don't have to worry about it with us because we're going to be there.